And welcome to the Roasting Podcast. I'm your host, Roasting Perkins. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing great. It's the weekend, it's Saturday. We have a lot of crazy things to talk about. We could be talking about DJ academics today, but I'm gonna cut him some slack today and do it Monday. The reason why I'm gonna do it Monday because I want to know if there's gonna be more information. So I just picked a topic question that I just randomly thought of. You know, topic question is Black Americans the most disrespected culture or ethnicity? The reason why I say that is I was watching this movie and I was like, damn, this black man is good to his wife, good to his kids, good to everybody around him, but everybody undermines him. People have lack of respect for him. He does everything that he's supposed to do for somebody, mentally, physically, and socially. So the question that comes up is that even enough nowadays? Give me a second. Put my new chair up. It's a crazy question because you can add that to relationships and you can also add that to just a personal cultural thing that most black Americans do. Um it's crazy that popped up in my head. I feel like and this is just me. I have seen a lot of like black Americans just get disrespected for no reason. They could be a good person, they could, everybody can like them and you'll have that one or two person that will like go 100% to just disrespect them. Um, is that everybody? No, but it is a majority of people, and it is a cultural thing. Even with Africans, you look at Africans, they undermine black people and stuff, and the reason why is because black Americans were slaves. Black Americans were slaves, but at the end of the day, we built America. We built universal inventions. We built universal culture. We built universal fashion. The shit that we wear just to go to the store, niggas wear that in England to go to the clubs. The inventions that we built or had a hand in, motherfuckers use that in third world countries. So when is a person gonna say, you know what, I appreciate y'all for doing everything that y'all done. I appreciate all the shit that your ancestors did for the future of the offsprings. Like even in this situation right now where Donald Trump is sending people back. Nobody didn't have no respect for us, but now they want us to fight. Let me tell you something. People are so used of black Americans fighting for everybody where black Americans just don't want to fight no more. Like my nigga, you handle that shit yourself. That's a you problem. That's not a we problem. We's in French. We. No, nigga, it's not we. It's you. Look at the Mexicans now. Mexicans out here calling us cocolos, all these fucked up names, calling us niggers and shit like that, wanting to be white. Now they're in a situation where the white people are sending them back. It's not the black Americans, it's the white Americans. It's just always the black Americans defending everybody. When them niggas had y'all in a concentration camp 4 years, was it 4 to 6 years ago? Y'all called on black Americans to help y'all. Yeah, you have your liberals and shit like that, but your liberals had an agenda. We never have an agenda. All we just wanted was like, yo, stay on code with us. When we go demo and like fight for another cause, we want you there. Y'all niggas couldn't even do that. Africans are getting sent back. Oh, where you at, my brother? We all came from Africa. And it's crazy. To me, it's just always been crazy. And this is why I stopped calling. I always tell people, please don't call me brother. I have one African guy call me brother, and that's it. Other than that, I don't like people calling me brother. I really feel like that's offensive. It's offensive to me. You're offending me when you say that. You know? And everybody's like, oh, yeah. And let me tell you who got me thinking about that. Star Terrain. Star Terrain got me into thinking that. He's like, yo, I get offended when people call me brother. And I was like, yo, why the fuck? And I was gonna call in a few days ago. I mean, a few years ago, and I'm like, yo, why you hate people call you brother? And he always like, yo, those people who be calling you brothers from other countries, they're gonna backstab you. Not even from your own country, even your own people might backstab you. They'll do it for a cheddar biscuit, buttermilk biscuits. And don't get me wrong. I used to believe in all this Pan African bullshit. All this, oh yeah, we all from Africa. We need to all come back together, nigga. Why are we coming back to Africa? And them niggas don't even like us in America. So we can live in fucking mud huts, smelling like cheetah piss and shit like that? No, absolutely not. And y'all might say that's xenophobic. I don't give a fuck anymore. It's just at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't get. This is why I say I don't care. Every time Black Americans fight for y'all act like we didn't fight for y'all. Y'all did it yourself, and y'all bring out your tribalistic flags. Oh yeah, we did it. Nigeria did it. Yada yada. Let me ask y'all a question. Actually, I'm gonna tell you a story. In Boston, in New York, they will be called boroughs, but we call them towns. Dorchester, Roxbury, Mattapan, Jamaica Plain, I think Rosendale. A few of us was trying to delineate from Boston. We all try to delineate from Boston. We was gonna call it Mandela Town, cause it was all black communities. Only people, everybody disrespected us. Everybody always undermined us. They did all that shit. This was in the 80s. This was like almost 40 years ago. We were trying to delineate from Boston. Because we were tired of people disrespecting us. We was tired of people undermining us. We was tired of getting the scraps. So everything that we made, all the money that we have goes to our community. The whole Massachusetts had a problem with that because you know why? Boston makes more money than everybody in the state. We make more money. We make money and we contribute more to anybody in the state. And we're talking about as a collective. So all our money in Boston will not be going to Charlestown, Lowell, Middleborough, New Bedford, Brockton. None of that shit will be going to them. When y'all run out of money, y'all take it out of Boston's pockets. And it is what it is. Yeah, there's more of us, but more of us contribute. All this shit talk about, oh yeah, only black people make only $8 gross. Nigga, are you crazy? We bringing $3 trillion as a collective in the United States. We're talking about black Americans. How the fuck is that possible? This is the shit that I was talking about. Is just the lack of respect. Even in relation, yo, I was watching this Genie Mind thing. This shit's getting crazy. This fucking bitch is holding him from seeing his own kid like he's a bad father. Oh yeah, he got guns around him. Oh, he's a gangster and stuff like that because of his rap career. Because of his rap career, and it's not even, and it's not even his own kind. And this is why I always tell people, and I've been telling people for years, yo, you gotta be careful who you get pregnant. Because when they mad, they mad. It might be fucking sugar plums, blue skies, and fucking green grass. But once you step in the wrong place, my nigga, that shit all changes. So when you go into that other side, please be careful. Because black people are very loving. We're very supportive. We'll do anything. And we're talking about the good ones. And there's more good ones than bad ones. These motherfuckers like to use us. It is what it is. Let me tell you something. My uncle already been through 2 divorces already. And they both were ugly. They both was ugly. And let me tell you how loving this nigga is. This nigga still talk about he still wants to get married. He wants to be married. I say, my nigga, you been to 3 divorces. You already been to 2 divorces. You're trying to make it the third one. And I love my uncle. I love my uncle. But my uncle actually really scared me out that shit. The most sanest person that I probably know out of my family, other than my great granddaddy, is my uncle. I'm talking about sane. Yes, he did his shit back in the days. He wrote books about it, but he's a changed person. And it's crazy to me, man, because I always tell people, yeah, I love my uncle, but the shit that nigga been through, I would never want to go through. He has everything. Got fucking muscles. Motherfuckers over. I think he's like 6 feet. Fucking works out every day. Take care of his responsibilities. A loving person. Very knowledgeable. Nigga just falls for the wrong bitches. He falls for the wrong women. And I always tell people all the time, it's like, yeah, that's one thing about my family. We always date the wrong people. You know, like look at my other uncle. He like young women, and he's like in his 60s. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you doing with young women, my nigga? I was like, yo, you're wilding. And I know it's a youthful thing. Like, oh yes, I think it's because he's doing it for youth. That's why old bitches be fucking with young guys. It's for their semen. I'm gonna be personally honest. They doing voodoo on you. I'm gonna tell all y'all young niggas, them older women that are fucking with you, and they draining you. It's for your youth, my nigga. They do voodoo, especially the foreigners. And that's if you believe in that type of thing. I personally do believe in it, and I have seen it. I have seen it. I was a victim. You know, I was a victim. I was a victim of older women training me, nigga. Like, it's just a part of the game, man. And you, and I always tell people all the time, I was like, yeah, man. I was like, y'all might get mad at what I say, but I'm just telling y'all the truth. I'm not trying to like, oh yeah, yo, this is what they do and stuff like that, conspiracies and shit like that. No, I'm not doing the conspiracy thing today. I'm just telling y'all the truth of, this is what these niggas be doing. You know? Hold on one second. And I want to say this: it's good to be on YouTube now because I'm gonna say this: I had to build up everything that I got from Rumble. And I didn't even have a pot to piss in. You know, when it comes to the Rumble and shit. You know, it's cool. But I always tell people all the time, I'm like, yeah, hold on one second. Yeah, it's cool and everything, but I wish, you know, I had the same effect that I had on Rumble. But it took me a year to even get that much that I got. I was getting like 1 or 200 views, and it was hard, man. When I first started, I was only getting 12 views. You know, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I doing wrong, man? I wanted to quit. You know, and like I'm busting my ass. I'm like, yo, this I gotta say this, I gotta say that. Then one day I just like, yo, fuck it. Let me just do what I do, my nigga. What we got? This, that. Okay, this is a question. Yeah, okay. Let's fuck with it. And I'm sorry if I'm babbling right now, but it's just um I think that's what I need to do right now. It's just crazy because I always tell people all the time. I was like, yo, Rumble, it is very different. You dealing with motherfuckers who's like borderline racist, white supremacists, fucking neo Nazis and shit like that. Like niggas who's really talking that stupid shit. Then, oh, of course, you got Myron. That doesn't make it even better. You're in the same fucking, platform as that motherfucker, And I was like, yo, I gotta get out of here, man. And it sucked because I wanted to use YouTube, but I didn't know why what was wrong with my thing on Facebook. I mean on YouTube, why it was like glitching and lagging and shit. So I was like, okay, let me see what's going on. But I fixed it, so it's a good thing. And it's kind of a headache, but and also too, I finally reached I think 3,000 this month, so that's 3,000 views. So that's good. I'm getting somewhere, and it feels like. And don't get me wrong, and I'm gonna be personally honest. It feels like I'm starting over. It really does feel like I'm starting over. Starting off with 30 views, 20 views, shit like that, and um it's just crazy. I was actually, you know what? I was hold on. FBI is closed. The crazy thing about it, I was having a conversation with somebody in their inbox. Was it Vital something? It's this place out of not New York, California. They actually do great views, and they were talking about the black community, giving people. And this was I was going to talk. Actually, you know what? This will be the sub question. Um, the sub question is the subtopic is why are black Americans giving people pass to say the N word? You know, I always had that. Like me, I to this day I don't stop people from saying it. I warned them. I was like, yeah, my G, you just don't want to say that at the wrong place, especially in Boston. It like people say in my projects because everybody's mixed, because everybody's fucking everybody. Yeah, your mama might be fucking Puerto Rican, but your daddy's black. Your daddy might be Dominican, but your mama is but your mama's black. It be on some shit like that, So I get it on my behalf. Or you like, oh yeah, I be hanging out with my brother. My brother's Puerto Rican and black, or my brother's black. So I'm just doing what he does. That's all I know is what my brother does. And this is my issue. This dude named Jin Lee. Right here, Neanderthal from Dallas, Texas, and I've been telling people, it's just, that's Texas, nigga. I always tell people all the time, Texas never been a pro-black state. It has never. And this is just me. Texas has never been pro-black. Yeah, we have black people, a lot of black people that live in Texas, but at the end of the day, don't forget, Texas was the last one to get out of slavery. It is what it is, so... Oh, Christ is after her. It's... And, like, I get it. People think it's a cultural thing. Because you in a culture, you could do and say what... Nigga... This is why that dude in is it Florida? The little Mexican kid is in a situation where he is right now, where motherfuckers don't want to listen to. The nigga had an album come out a day before his album came out. This motherfucker's group or gang was like, oh yeah, fuck them niggas, and they were Mexicans, disrespecting Crips. Just basically disrespecting black culture. Not knowing that black people are basically the real people that really buy and really fuck with your rap. It's not like back in the days you buy CDs. Everybody listens to music. Everybody listens to Spotify and Apple. The most people who listen to Spotify and Apple is probably black people who will listen to your shit. It's not, oh yeah, I'm going to listen to one or two of your songs. It's just like, yo, I'm gonna rock with this dude. But this dude, Jin Lee, and like, I get it. You're white and you have to stand out because you're white. I get it. But at the end of the day, you don't have no respect for your own people. The motherfuckers you call your people, you don't have no respect for. And I understand you talking about, yeah, I'm going to stand on business, yada, 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 this and that. Just because, you want to say nigga. Then this is why I got mad at. I'm not even mad. I had a disagreement with him. I disagreed with what he said. He was like, oh, yeah, well, y'all let him. The older heads didn't let Spanish people say, oh, nigga, 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 nigga. No. It was always the youth. It was always the younger crew. It was the younger niggas under me. It always been the younger people over me because they never understood the racism in Massachusetts. I mean, in the United States, they never understood that shit. They never understood. Everybody thought, oh yeah, we one people. They believed it. They suffered from that Martin Luther King's effect. And I have to say that. And the Martin Luther King effect is, oh yeah, we all as one. We all coming together as one group. And this is why I have disdain for Martin Luther King. Because of that bullshit. And this is what people remember him from. Yes, he has done wonders for America, yes. But at the end of the day, he did hurt Black America. He hurt the black communities, him and the Boulets. Let's be honest. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how bullshit this shit is right now. Let me tell you some bullshit. Black Americans for the past 150 years, we're going to say 150 years, have been getting beat up brutalized, mistreated, uneducated, disrespected, lied on for the last 150 years. We never fought. We peaceful protest for the last 150 years. When niggas stop burning down some shits, oh yeah, we savages. We're criminals. Oh, they're degenerates. We just seen January 6th when these motherfuckers stormed the government and they said that shit was a fucking peaceful protest. A peaceful protest. Breaking windows. Going into rooms that they're not supposed to be in. Putting their feet up on people's tables and desks. Rushing that place. And shout out to Michael Bird. He put a hot slug in a bitch. Literally. Ashley Babbitt. She thought she was above the law. And got popped. Homegirl got popped. For doing the most. These niggas go to jail and they get exonerated. For breaking the law. While you got niggas out here selling drugs just to feed their families. To put food on the table. To pay the rent. So they don't be outside homeless. These motherfuckers broke the law. And they got pardoned. That's crazy. You do the crime, pay the time, man. Do the time. Do your time, my nigga. But these people are above the laws. These people don't have to do time. 300 years ago, that would have been treason. They will all be hanging, but they will all be dead right now. They will all be dead right now. But in America, we give them a pass. Motherfuckers did peaceful protesting back in the days. My aunties and my uncles, they get attacked by dogs and sprayed with water hose. And like, this is why I had to make this topic. Because everybody undermines black Americans and what we gave to America. We got sprayed by water hose. We got bitten by dogs. We hung by trees while white people had cookouts and barbecues. That's why black people don't like picnics. When you say picnic, nah, I'm good. I don't want to go to no motherfucking picnic, my nigga. And this is if you know, you know. Picnic, pick a nigga. That's what we always said. Nah, we ain't going to, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I ain't fucking with that. And like, I always got to be honest with people. I'm not trying to tell motherfuckers go out here and kill people. But at the end of the day, black people ain't got to have you undermine them no more. Black people is fighting back. Black people want to delineate, oh, that's xenophobic. But y'all got the Caribbean Festival without black people. Where's the black float? Where's the black American float? Y'all have a Haitian parade. Where's the black parade? Oh no, that'll be xenophobic. The fuck, nigga? So we have to defend everybody. And everybody can have their own shit. Like it always been crazy to me. I used to go to Puerto Rican festival, Dominican festival, Caribbean festival. I used to go to all of that. I just don't go no more. And it's not that I grew out of it. It's just like, damn, these motherfuckers don't even like black people. Why the fuck am I supporting them and having fun with them? And most of them niggas don't even like us. I'll go probably if my boy was like, yo, you wanna come on my float? Yeah, I'll fuck with you, my nigga. I fuck with you. Cause you's my peoples. But other than that, just out of, oh, yo, this is a West India Festival. Nah, I ain't going to that shit, my nigga. I'm good. Oh, why not? There's going to be mad females. I don't give a fuck, my nigga. That's how I was back in the day. I don't want to do, no, I'm good, my G. I'm good. Give me a second, everyone. And sometimes you got to be like that. I'm being personally honest. Sometimes you just got to be like that. You got to be like, nah, I don't want to do it. Oh, why not? Oh, yeah. And the thing about it is just nobody wants to support Black Americans. But when everybody needs help, oh yeah, we all the same. We should move as a unit. That's the first thing we family. We all should move as a unit. We all came from Africa. Everybody always say that bullshit. We all human at the end of the day. That's why, we're going to dig deep into this shit. And I'm going to be personally honest. This Genie Mind shit been getting to me. And I don't want to say getting to me. I just want to say, like, yo, that shit is crazy. Like, bitch, you just got out of a divorce. Yeah, you had a kid by the motherfucker, but at the end of the day, nigga, the way how you was moving, he didn't want to fuck with you. Like, I understand. Let me tell you something. In her culture, when they say they have little parties, people call other people, and it's all right. A whole bunch of people be in your house. Jeezy's a country nigga. Jeezy don't want everybody in his house. Jeezy don't want to have to order catering. Jeezy don't want to have to cook a whole bunch of food. Jeezy don't want people being in his house at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. He's a low-key dude. Like I say, he's a country nigga. He's just a country nigga. It just... And she couldn't understand that. She said, like, she always had to undermine him. Like, yo, it's just family. She's probably saying that it's just family. He don't want to do all of that, man. That's not his shit. That's not his thing. You know? And, like, you know what? I'm going to say this. I understand why people wanna people be like, oh yeah, this is my culture right here. That's my culture. Cause I understand the backlashes that we get. Most people aren't built for that. But the thing about it, I always tell people, we giving you what you want. I'm giving you what you want. You want to support your country. This is how you support your country. You got to separate from us. It's going to be hard, but you can do it. Give me a second, everyone. Yeah, but you can do it, man. I've been told people that. I was like, yo, man, I think we need to separate. And the thing about it, I always... Like, I know people don't want to. Because it's easy for Black Americans to do it. The liberals ain't going to defend y'all. There's so many liberals that it's not going to work. We just seen how the liberals just failed. Flat out just failed in the election. Like, we seen them fail. And they're like, damn, it was black people. Black people was holding us down for the last 80 years. What is that saying when black people just don't want to vote anymore? They was like, damn, this is what y'all gonna give us? Y'all ain't gonna, help us out? All right. Y'all niggas could do it yourselves. Now y'all don't want to do it yourselves. You know why y'all don't want to do it yourselves? Because it's easy for us to do it. Like, I get it. It's easy for us to do it. You know? Give me a second, everyone. But yeah, it's easy for us to do it, man. Y'all don't gotta break a sweat. Y'all don't gotta do anything. All y'all gotta do is sit back and relax. But now you gotta do the footwork. And it's not easy as y'all thought it was gonna be. You know? And like I told you, I get it. I get the whole bullshit, I get the whole bullshit where it's like, oh, nigga, how to do this, how to do that. Yo, it's hard. I know it's hard. You know? It's just, I always tell people all the time, I was like, yo, you thought it was easy for us? No, it was never easy for us. We just, did what we had to do. We always have to do what we have to do. Even for other peoples, man. And the thing about it, like I was saying, black Americans are just kind-hearted people. Just at the end of the day, they're just kind-hearted people. And what else you expect out of them? You don't expect that much out of them. Like, oh yeah, they're gonna do everything for us. And nigga, if I had somebody just doing everything for me, I'll be cool too, man. I'll be cool as a cucumber. But it gets hard when, when your back is against the wall and you have nobody to turn to. And the person that you're used to doing it, you're like, yo, this motherfucker don't even want to help. He's a no good motherfucker. Like I said, I get it. I get the whole bullshit. I get, why everybody's mad. I'm being honest. I get why everybody's mad. I get it. I would be mad too. Like, yo, why this motherfucker wasn't helping? Ain't helping. Why isn't he helping? Like, nigga, what did we do to him? Then after that, you figure out what you did to the motherfucker. You undermined him. You disrespected him. You got these slick racist names for his culture. You always saying that they're doing crime, so now they're not doing crime. They staying on code. You tell them that they're not sticking together. They never stay on code now. These motherfuckers are sticking together. Now you're mad. Let me tell you something. And this is why I always tell people. I was like, yo, man, you talk shit about the wrong person, man. They're actually gonna do something. Oh no, they're lazy. They're lazy people. Yada yada yada. They're no good. Niggas get tired of hearing that, and I'm gonna be personally honest. I would be tired of hearing that shit too. Be like, yo, why are they saying this about us? And like, yo, let me tell you something. I consider myself Hebrew, yes. Culturally, I consider myself Hebrew, but I understand FBA. Let me tell you something. One thing I do understand, even if we all come together, it's still not going to work. And this is just between me. I feel like you need to fix your tribe first. You need to fix your culture first before you invite anybody else in. This is just me. I get the Hebrew Israelite shit. I get, oh yeah, we need all coming together as Hebrew, as Israelites, brothers and sisters. But we can't come together if we're being undermined. Let me tell you something. If Jesus Christ or Yahweh is a so-called Negro in America, Why do people undermine and disrespect black Americans? If we know this. If we know there is systematic racism in America, North America, specifically we're going to talk about North America, why do we point fingers at the victims? Oh, because this doesn't happen no more. You don't think that shit was inherited into them? You don't think that the generation before them told them, like, yo, don't trust them motherfuckers. You're going to go to jail. Let me tell you what a family member told me, and I'm going to be personally honest. You better stop hanging with them white people. You're going to die. You're going to die fucking around with these white people. You think it's sweet and cool and everything. They're going to get you in a situation you're going to die trying to be a fool in front of them. That's what somebody told me. And they told me, I was like, oh, the fuck? That's why I really never... This is why I always tell sometimes, yo, I feel uncomfortable around white people. And, like, I never understood it until probably, like, a few days ago. It's like, damn, this is why I feel uncomfortable around white people. Because of what people told me back in the day. You're going to die fucking around with these white people. You ain't got no business to being around them. They're not gonna support you if you get yourself in trouble. That's what they told me. All jokes aside. I'm drinking coffee right now, so don't mind me. Do I believe it? Not to a certain extent. There's some white people that will just turn on you. They'll just code switch on you like this, and yeah. And I dealt with certain people that will code switch on you like that. Like, yo, yeah, what's up, cuz? You know, what's up, homie? What's up, brother? Da, 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 da. Then after that, cops come. Hey, sir, it was him right there. He got the guns. It's in his back. It's in his back trunk. Yeah. All jokes aside, I have met people like that. You know, just... That's why I always tell people, yo, you gotta be careful who you hang around. People you call your friends. Because at the end of the day, and this is why I say, yo, people will undermine you. And having people say, oh, yo, what's up, nigga? Sometimes you just gotta be like, damn. Yo, you shouldn't be saying that. Like, if you really care for somebody, you be like, yo, you shouldn't be saying that. You're gonna say that around the wrong person. Me, I don't give a fuck. I'm with the bullshits. I want to see somebody basically fail. I'm gonna be on some real shit. I'm on some nigga shit. Because if you're bold enough to say it, you're bold enough to take the consequences. There's some niggas that don't like that. There's some black people that will dumb out. You know? I'm just with the dumb shit. It's just, yeah, go. Oh, really? Yeah. You know how many times? Let me tell you something. You know how many times I seen somebody get hit with a bottle because they said that shit in the wrong place? Motherfucker try to pull out a gun. Motherfuckers take his gun with him and pistol whip him. Yeah. Motherfuckers be on that bullshit. And it was with he was a raw Dominican too. He was a Dominican nigga that did that shit. He was raw too. I seen this motherfucker beat up a whole bunch of people and stuff like that. But it's just like, yo. I told him, I was like, yo, you gotta be careful, man. I told him, I was like, yo, you gotta be careful, bro. Nigga, I'm black too. Alright, you black too, my nigga. Alright. And he fucked around with an old nigga who was born under the 1960s. The motherfuckers who was born under the 1960s or even 1970s, under the 1970s, some people take that shit serious. Yeah, some people take that shit. Those are hateful niggas too. I'm gonna be personally honest. Motherfuckers from the 1970s are some hateful niggas. My dad was born in 64? 64, 63? Yeah, motherfucker can be a hateful nigga. My dad almost fucking dis. My dad almost tried to do some foul shit to me because I said, "Yo, why you acting like a sucker?" My bad, dad. You know I could go a little bit too far, my G. I'm sorry. That shit was un, that shit wasn't even acceptable, man. You my father. I'm sorry. I heard stories about my father and my grandfather. My grandfather was born in what, the 30s, I think, 1930s. Yeah, hateful nigga. I heard he did some foul shit. Bust a nigga with a tire iron and everything. And the nigga got dementia. He probably won't even remember it. Yeah, all them niggas like to hang in the streets and shit. Drink, hang in the streets. Yeah, they all changed men. But they all had jobs. They all did good for themselves. They were just hood niggas. Hood project niggas. My granddaddy is a country nigga. He's from St. Clair's. And I think his mama's from Savannah. Or was that my other Grammy? Uh, I think that was my other Grammy who's from Savannah. Um, yeah, she was Geechee. Yeah, she was a crazy one too. She'll disrespect you. She was born in the 1800s. She's foul mouth, rude, yeah. Call you a bitch. Yeah, my great grandmother. Yeah, my great grandmother. Yeah, long hair, beautiful black woman. Yeah, long hair. So it's just certain shit you just can't play with people. You know, those are some hateful niggas. Niggas from the 1970s and down. They'll shoot you. They'll shoot you. They'll pistol whip you. They'll hog tie you up. Do some foul shit to yeah. Let me tell you something. All this shit you get, all these serial killers and shit that these niggas was doing and stuff like that. Sometimes this shit was on a daily basis back in the 60s and the 50s. And the reason why is because these motherfuckers were hateful niggas. They did this shit to white people. When white people disappear and they say some foul shit, yeah. That's why that white boy in Texas need to be careful. Yo, he step out of Texas, nigga, what you gonna do? There's gonna people, oh yeah, niggas is, nigga, you think you gonna get a fair fight? And you talk about you's a crip, a black gang, and them dumbass niggas in the back, oh, dancing and shit to your music, hearing you say nigga, them niggas is clowns. Them niggas is, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Everybody's looking at Texas as a fool now. I love me some Mark Henry. I love me some Booker T and stuff like that. But Texas look crazy right now. Texas, yo, and the crazy too, because yo, I'm gonna say this. This is one thing I could say about California. They check milk on that shit. It's like, yo, milk. You can't say that around, because an old school nigga had to check him. An old school was ready to throw down with him because of it. And Milk, his girlfriend, is black. Milk been in the Hoover areas. Milk knows, like, yo, I can't, I got to change my vocabulary, man. First of all, I'm getting money. Second of all, I'm going to run into the wrong black person. Don't let it be a one of them youth black people who listen to their parents and say, yo, don't let no white man call you no nigga. If you got to go to jail, baby, I'm going to bail you out anyways. Yeah, I know family members like that. I'm gonna be personally honest. I'll bail you out. Don't worry. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm gonna bail you out. I ain't gonna. No. We're not doing that. I didn't raise you to be no punk. That's what they're gonna say. Just real talk. And it's. That's why I always tell people, yo, be careful. Give me 1 second. It's crazy. Me, but like I said, like me stopping people, no, I'm not gonna stop you. You go and keep saying it. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. You're just gonna run into the wrong person. It is what it is, man. And this is just me. It's me being a fool and like, just letting people dumb out. And I know I'm not supposed to let people dumb out, but it's in my nature. Yeah, let me let this nigga dumb out. I think he deserves it. You know. And I do want to say this. If you dumb out, it's just because I thought the shit was funny. You know, I just thought the shit was funny, and I'm not gonna stop you. Nigga hit you? Oh man, cuz they hit you? DN family, they hit you with a bottle? Oh man, that's foul. And I'm knowing like, damn, homie should have not been running around saying nigga, 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 all this. Cause it's, I know I say it a lot. I get it. I say it a lot. I say it a lot. You know? Half the time I gotta catch myself from saying it. I'm gonna be personally honest. Hold on. Yo, real talk. Sometimes I gotta stop myself like, yo, I'm saying that shit entirely too much. Entirely too much. Damn. You know? But it comes with the territory, man. It's just me, I already know motherfuckers ain't gonna respect me anyways. People think I'm stupid. People undermine everything I say. I could be telling them like, yo, don't jump off don't jump off a house because you're gonna die. A motherfucker, oh, you don't know how high it is. I can land it. You don't know. You never done it before. I never do it because I'm not trying to kill myself. Like I had this Nigerian, like it was snowing, I think last week. I told him like, yeah, I shoveled, man, but it came back. Oh, it doesn't look like you shovel. When did you shovel? When it started snowing. Like that's undermining me. Like why you trying to question if I shoveled or not? I told you. You know? Like I always tell people, it comes with the territory. Um, that's why I put both of these questions together. You got a sub question, you got the subtopic, and you got this topic. The subtopic I think is very important because at the end of the day, it's just the youth gave white people and other people so many passes. People who just not into that culture. That's why you got what's his name, Fat Joe, right now dumbing out. And the thing about it, it's the older niggas telling them like, yo, you letting this dude just disrespect y'all like that? Like this is the older niggas telling them like, yo, wildin'. Like I know I'm already past, my prime, but yo, you letting this man say this about you, broke niggas? All right, if that's you, that's you. You know, it's just me. It's like, damn. Oh, somebody got my name. But I always tell people all the time. I was like, yeah, man, you just got to be careful of what you say around certain people. It comes with the territory. It comes with the situation that you deal with. Black Americans is always going to be undermined. We could say, oh yeah, we all need to come together. Oh, these niggas was giving them passes. No, we wasn't giving them passes. Y'all let them get those passes. And the reason why I always tell them like, yo, y'all let them get those passes, the youth, because at the end of the day, what's his name? And also too, I'm gonna say this. Motherfucker who's not even in the culture that just looks like us, giving motherfuckers passes. And what I mean is, like, what's his name? Busta Rhymes. He's trying to school us on our culture. That shit is crazy. Oh yeah, we gave him the toast. Nigga, reggae didn't even come from Jamaicans. Reggae came from the Chinese people too. Because don't forget the Chinese been in Jamaica for almost ever since the 1900s. Yes, Chinese been in Jamaica ever since the 1900s. Where you think y'all got the surround systems from and stuff like that? It wasn't from y'all. It wasn't for y'all. Then y'all pushed the motherfucker out of Jamaica and he ended up in America. Real talk. This is all real. Y'all pushed him out. Then y'all try to take the credit from that. You can't take the credit. That shit's 50-50. Real talk, that's 50-50. Then you could actually throw the Puerto Ricans in there, because don't forget, Puerto Ricans were in Jamaica too. Yes, Puerto Ricans can get credit for reggae. Real talk. Do the history. So yeah, that reggae tone, it might be like, oh yeah, they got that from Jamaica. Yeah, but at the end of the day, 75% is Puerto Ricans. Reggae tone, yeah, 75%. Because you got to look at it. Puerto Ricans helped with reggae. Puerto Ricans and Chinese people helped with reggae. Then y'all got the audacity to say y'all helped us with hip hop. Puerto Ricans or the Jamaicans could have helped with nothing. Y'all really didn't build anything. Everything y'all created is self-culture. Everything we created was out of survival. Niggas didn't know nothing about pigs and shit when we got here, nigga. We just made it taste good, nigga. Like, let's be honest. And like, I'm sorry I'm kicking in the backs of Jamaicans, because I love reggae music and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, we gotta be truthful. Y'all niggas did not put reggae together by yourselves. You can't give fucking Bob Marley or no Peter Tesh all that credit. Because let's be honest, y'all niggas was doing what the Four Tops and the Temptations and the Commodores were doing before y'all did reggae. Before y'all got into the fucking, the Rastafari shit. Then put it this way, I'm going to say this. Bob Marley didn't influence Rastafari. It was his wife, or his first or second wife, that got him into that. Like, let's be honest. You know, and this is why I say, you know what? Y'all talk about the undermining, y'all talk about the disrespect. Y'all, this is what we're talking about. When I tell truth, it hurts. It hurts because y'all not getting the credit that y'all want instead of what y'all deserve. I'm just being personally honest. And like, that's why I say, yo, I love reggae music. I'm not a Vibes Cartel fan, but I'm a Bounty Killer fan. I'm a Beanie Man fan. I'm an Elephant Man fan. I'm a Alkaline. And let me tell you something. Alkaline, he helped me get one of my friends, Thomas. Thomas is a Hebrew Israelite. I think his name is Tazariak. And he's from, I think, Rhode Island. Shout out to the Israelites in Rhode Island. You know, and I think he's a Levi. I think he's Levi. Yeah, I think he's from the tribe of Levi. I think he's Haitian. You know? But black people just want credit. And this is why I always tell people, I will always defend Hebrew Israelites. At the end of the day, I will always defend them. But at the end of the day, this is about culture. This is about my lineage. So, and when I say my lineage, this is about the Judah tribe lineage. The stuff that we invented and created. If we're really going to be serious, we created all of this. Not all of us came from Africa. And y'all want to laugh when we say, yeah, not all of us came from. You think they're going to bring 30 million Africans to fucking America? And the most Africans that they ever took was to Brazil. Brazil has more African slaves than America. We're the second. We only have 400,000. So how is that possible? How is that possible? Like, why can't we get credit for anything? Y'all found black figured people already in this country. Y'all heard racist ass Christopher Columbus say it. That there were already dark skinned motherfuckers over here. You know? There's already dark motherfuckers over here. So what is the problem? Give me a second, everyone. It's my it's my father. But it just, when can we get credit? When can we say, oh yeah, black people, we created this, we created that? Y'all think we could create all violence. We didn't create violence. We didn't create. Let me tell you something. Drive-by, we did not create that. It was the Italians. The Italians created the drive-by. We created loan sharking, yes. Flipping numbers and all that other cool shit, yeah, we did that. But that other shit, no, we did not do that. Like, what is the problem? You know, but we'll take my time. But yeah, it's all the disrespect. This is why I said, are black Americans the most disrespected race in the world? We're the most copied, but we're the most disrespected too. As at the end of the day, we're always being disrespected. We're always being the butt of all jokes. But when we say something back, oh, that's xenophobic. That's xenophobic. That's racist. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. This African guy said, "Oh yeah, y'all, all y'all greasy hand Kentucky Fried eating chicken motherfuckers need to stop being lazy." And you know what I said? Oh, your KFC is Kentucky Fried Monkey Knuckles. That's what y'all have in your country. Oh, that's xenophobic. That's racist. That's racist. That's racist. Nigga, do I give a fuck about your problems? Do I give a fuck how you feel? I said it, yeah. Was it racist? No. It was a joke. You could say, oh yeah, black people are lazy. You could say black people eat fried chicken. And fried chicken is good. Fried chicken is good if you make it right, you know? I always tell people that. Fried chicken will be good if you make it right. You know? But not everybody can make fried chicken. You know? It is what it is. You know? Like, and I'm talking about all races. Like England, Africa, Asia, Australia. We're the most disrespected of all ever. We always been disrespected. We we helped these motherfuckers come to America, North America. Not United States, because North America is Canada too. Like the indigenous black people in Canada, they disrespected too. Everybody talks about fucking Caribbeans. I'm being personally honest. Caribbeans and Africans in Canada. That's why I don't even feel like I want to go to Canada. If I go to Canada, I'm going to Ottawa. And that's if I'm single. Mad Somalian girls up there that's cute and they fine. You know, and they like black men, black American men, not Caribbean, but black American men. Like Asian women too. They like black American men too. But at the end of the day, they can't really say that out loud because their families will crucify them. Yeah, I know how it is. Like, yo, you go to Chinatown, Massachusetts, man. Nigga, let you get caught with a black man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm just being personally honest. You know? Um, I'm gonna say this though. I would never go to China anyways, so yeah, they practice racism there too. But you see all these foreigners going to these countries that they don't like. Like, we learn from people's mistakes. Black Americans learn from people's mistakes. That's why you don't have a lot of people that go to China that are black Americans. You have foreigners, yes. You know? And I would go to Japan before I go to China anyways. I think Japan and South Korea is dope. Don't get me wrong, there's some dope shit in China. I just don't know. But I like Japan better. You know, they got better food, they got better women, they got better events, they got better everything. And I've been told people that. I was like, yo, yeah, cause what was it? This Ugandan guy asked me. He was like, "Yo, where would you go, Japan or China?" I was like, "I'm going to Japan, my nigga." Why? Why would China's so big? They got the Great Wall of China. I don't give a fuck about that motherfucking wall, nigga. I could walk the Charles River, nigga. The fuck, nigga. Better, yo. They treat you better in Japan. It's like, yo, but y'all, I told him too, I was like, yo, but y'all Africans fuck it up all the time too because y'all bring y'all tribal cultures and these women like black American men and y'all cosplay of being us. Niggas don't want to fuck with you. And I told him, nobody don't want to fuck with y'all because y'all from Uganda. They want to fuck with you because you're black American. You say if you're from Boston or you from New York or California, you're having three ways every night, man. You're having three ways and menage a trois. Well, yeah, menage a trois every night, man. It's just it is what it is. Then them bitches be trying to get pregnant. They don't want to get pregnant by no African, no dirty feet African. They want to get pregnant by a black American. Have you? Let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all ever seen that feet of an African? I have, man. Them feet is burnt, nigga. I'm gonna be personally honest. I thought I had some weird looking feet. Nah, my nigga. I seen an African foot, my nigga. That shit was burnt. It was charcoal black. It was darker than the guy's face. On a winter day, nigga. In the winter season, it's just nigga, it's dirty, nigga. It's like, nigga, don't get me wrong. When I was down south, I didn't wear no sneakers either. I barely like to wear socks. But my feet wasn't that fucking bad, my man. I had to tell him, like, yo, you gotta carry around like shit like this, man. Like stuff like this for your hands and your feet, and cut the dry skin off, man. Yo, you gotta have shit, man. If not, you're gonna have to go get it done, man. You gotta get that shit done. You can't be walking around with your feet looking like that, my man. And I had to tell, yo, girls got some feet like that too. Them African girls got some feet like that too, man. It's like, yo, you don't want them touching your feet and stuff like that, man. They don't like to put on lotion on their feet or nothing. And like some of the women be cute. It's just, yo, their feet is crazy. Yeah, their feet be looking fucking nuts, man. You know, and I'm not trying to kick in no backs as no Africans or no Caribbeans. It's just, my nigga, y'all gotta take care of y'all feet, man. Yo, y'all be like 3 times better if y'all take care of y'all feet, my nigga. That's why I be telling niggas stop wearing flip flops. Don't keep on wearing flip flops and stuff. Wear the sandals, yes, the slippers, like you know the Nike and Reebok slippers and shit. But stop wearing the sandals, my nigga. You know, yeah, nigga, that shit look like some burnt barbecue ribs, nigga. Yeah, his feet look like some burnt barbecue ribs, man, and it was nasty. I never seen no shit like that ever. God damn, you know. But hey, that's how the nigga likes his feet. You know, I can't say anything. You know, it is what it is. You know, oh, I got my wrestling sneakers. I just got my new wrestling sneakers. I'm gonna show y'all. And they're boxing, but I use it for footwork. Give me a second, everyone. And that's my chair making that noise. I partially took a look at it. So, you gotta see these on me lately. So they're really boxing, but I use these for wrestling because footwork. Boxers, they have to work on their footwork, and it's mostly footwork that they work on. So I will be using these for footwork. And I like the bronze. I thought that was gold, but it's bronze. Is it gold? They said gold. It looked bronze to me a little bit. So these are it. These are the ones I wear 11 and a half. So yeah. I was gonna get 12s just to be on the safe side, but 11 and a half should be straight. You know. Yeah. And and honestly, I had the low cuts. But yeah, I'm gonna use that. I don't know if those are mids. I think those are mid tops. You know, and I'm gonna even use them for events. So it's it's straight. Give me a second, everyone. I need to catch up on this one. But yeah, like I said, it comes with the territory, all that shit that they doing, man. Like I'm gonna say this. To me personally, it's sad. It's sad because people are very unappreciative. They're unappreciative to Black America, and they're unappreciative to all the look at Tariq Nasheed doesn't say anything wrong. Only time he starts attacking niggas is when y'all start talking crazy. This nigga just says yo, I just want to show our lineage. Niggas, oh, why you want to show your lineage? Y'all are Africans just like us. Like everybody try to put us in that same boat. And at the end of the day, y'all don't treat us like we're Africans. That's why Black Americans don't really fuck with Pan-Africanism. And it's not because of us, it's because of y'all. When y'all came over here and we fought and we died and we got beat the fuck up, y'all showed y'all ass and wanted to go to the white man. That's what y'all did. We didn't do that. You did that. You know, we got, what's my man, Adonis. He goes to UK. Look how y'all talk crazy about us. Oh, y'all don't have no culture. Y'all don't know where y'all from. Nigga, y'all don't ask not Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans and Haitians, where are they from in Africa? Oh yeah, they got culture. Nigga, we don't got culture? After we built America? That y'all over on? That y'all benefit from? You know, it's crazy. Like, yo, you be like, yo, what the fuck did we do to these people? You know? Why don't these motherfuckers like us? What did we do to these people? Then when you ask that question, oh, y'all violent, yada, 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 this and that. Nigga, how we violent? How we violent? Oh, y'all kill each other? Most of those be fucking Caribbean people be killing each other. You know, and this is why I always tell people all the time, like, yo, stop lumping each other up. That shit's gonna get confusing. Cause all these things, only thing that these motherfuckers is gonna say is, oh yeah, see what these black people are doing, and the nigga's name is Mbutu. Hector Mbutu, no, not Hector. Henry Mbutu did it. Hector's a Spanish name. Is Hector really a Spanish name though? I gotta ask my man that. I was like, yo, man, is Hector really a Spanish name? It probably is. It's probably like Latino. You know, like Vasquez. Yo, Vasquez is a dope name for a Spanish person. I know this dude named Vasquez. You hear it mostly in last names, but Vasquez would be a dope first name. Like, yo, what's up, Vasquez? You know, but you know how niggas is. They got the easier the better. You know, cause let me tell you what it is. Yo, there's black people named Mario, and I always thought Mario was a Latino's name. You know. Oh, jokes aside, I always thought that was a Latino's name. Mario, I know mad black people named Mario. You know. Give me 1 second. Mm. Like it's crazy, man. Like even Burna Boy, like we was talking about Burna Boy last time. Burna Boy with that whack ass thing that he said, he was like, oh yeah, black people don't have no culture, and like, yo, this is what they going with. You know, this is what they going with. Like, yo, we're gonna listen to this joint right here, man. And it's crazy. I was listening to it one day. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Why would these people think this? And they're in our culture. Like Akon, scamming ass Akon. I think Akon's a scammer. I really think he's a scammer. You know? He scammed the fucking Chinese people in this country. You know? Give me a second, everyone.
Of all these kids from Uganda, and how did we?
So, a while back, Akon said this.
We a little different when it comes to stage presence. Now in America, oh yeah, them niggas gonna be wobbling, pants hanging half down, bored as hell, half to sleep because they high as hell on stage. But Africa, we wake up morning like, look at these YouTube clips of all these kids from Uganda, and how did we? You know what I'm saying? Like these kids are performers, like so. For us, it comes natural.
Immediately these remarks were published, everybody was up in arms asking him, how dare you? How dare you come to our country?
And this is from an African woman. We're gonna hear what she says.
Build
She's gonna
off and become successful off the love and the support of America and Americans and American music and culture, and then turn back around and say what? And say Black Americans are lazy as compared to Africans. They're not as aggressive. They're not taking advantage of every opportunity that they get. Well, I want to give you sort of an African perspective of how Africans sort of perceive Black Americans, and consume this with caution, because the only place we get to see Black Americans is in movies written by white people, directed by white people, because unfortunately for a long time Black people did not have media, and so the representation of Black Americans to Africans has always been skewed. Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. My name is Ndiro Ganga. I'm back again for another chat. I hope that you're well. If you would like to get to know me better,
And we could say this: only time we seen Africans was off the Feed the Children's commercial. We could say that. You know, that's the only time we seen Africans was off the Feed the Children's with the fucking flies on their eyeballs and stuff, begging for food with the one tear and stuff, and you got that fat white girl asking for money. Yeah, like, please help this lady. Help this little child. He lost his mother and father in a war. Some stupid shit. That's the only time we hear about Africans. Y'all want to talk about y'all doing good over there, but at the end of the day, y'all colonized by Europeans. So
head over to my channel Art Ondiro Ganga, where I make videos on diaspora relocation back to the continent, the highs, the lows, and what it takes to move back to Africa if you're interested in retracing your roots and coming back to the motherland.
No,
now
thank you.
today I want to address the controversial video of Akon, because I feel like it's been talked.
No, thank you. I do not want to go to Africa. I'm not even thinking about going to Africa. I would never go to Africa. Only time I'll go to Africa for is women and food. Other than that, there's no reason for me to go to Africa. I have told my co-workers I will never go to Africa. There's no need for me to go to Africa. Oh, wow, you don't want to trace your roots? Nigga, why would I want to trace my roots to Africa? That would be like thousands of years ago. You know? And I tell them, why would you think it'd be thousands of years ago? I was like, because my family been here for over 500 years. You know how much mixing that was going on in Africa? Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Talked a lot about, but in an American context. I want to put it into context as an African. Well, first of all, I do not support those statements. I think that different people, Africans have their own unique set of challenges, and also Black Americans have their own unique set of challenges. It's a double-edged sword. For example, while Black Americans are struggling in America, Africans are dying to come to America and try and make a living for themselves. And some of them that...
Well, she said it. She said it. Nobody else said it. She said it.
come there are able to build up for themselves. And so that is why when Black Americans are sort of struggling, Africans will be like, what are you talking about? That's the land of opportunities. If you can get a job, if you can then Africans cannot seem to understand what you're talking about, right? Because their problem is not your problem. Their problem is they're just looking for opportunities. It doesn't matter the nature of the opportunity, the quality of the opportunity. They will wash toilets, scrub bathrooms, work.
But if y'all could do, me ask you something, and I'm going to say this to her. If y'all can do all of that, why can't y'all do that in your own country? Why you got to leave a country to go wash toilets and do all of this? Instead of giving back to your community, giving back to your country, finding a way in your country. If you can find a way in America, you can find a way in Africa. And I know you're going to say, oh yeah, everything is corrupted, it's poverty. There's poverty in America. There's poverty in America.
In care homes, deliver groceries, live in the Bronx, whatever it takes to make $1 or $2, send back home and ensure that their family is comfortable and they can build something for themselves at the end of the day. Then Black Americans, you've been in this country for a long time, and I am just making assumptions here because I've never lived as a Black American. You came to a place where your identity is always being questioned by outsiders, by yourself. You're treated like the other, in terms of opportunities, in terms of pay, in terms of how you relate with government and law enforcement. And so this is a very unique set of challenges that an African who's coming to America cannot understand. And most of the time, if you cannot understand something, it's very difficult to sympathize with it. Now, when we were growing up, we watched a lot of movies. Guess how Black Americans were portrayed in movies? You're the lazy people, you were the crackheads, you were the drug dealers, you were the guys in baggy jeans riding children bicycles, you were the gangs and gang leaders, you were the absentee dad, you were the drug addict married to a white woman who's trying to put the house in order, you were the guys that were perpetuating gang violence and smoking weed and you understand, robberies. That's how Black people have been cursed in movies all along. White people are always like superheroes and saviors and very straightforward people. It's a deliberate thing, but that's how we have got. Before BT and MTV, there was a lot about Black people that we did not know. Does that make sense? And even the way news and coverage is always done, when something happens, the way Fox is going to cover it is not the same way as a Black-owned media house by Black people is going to cover it. Does that make sense? And so
I said to him, no, Nigel, not without the brie.
I'm gonna be personally honest. She's giving an excuse for Africans for them to say what they're saying. It's fucked up. If I say what I just said about an African, like only time I ever seen an African was with flies on their eyes and shit like that, motherfuckers will be like, oh, yo, that's xenophobic. That's very divisive. Saying that y'all live in mud huts with y'all butt cheeks hanging out, shooting arrows and shit, and throwing fucking spears and shit. It's like, oh, yeah, that'd be fucked up. Ooga booga. I'll say some shit like that. You know, hanging from trees and shit. That'll be fucked up. So why is it, this is why I said, why is it okay for them to say it and we can't say that? We can't defend ourselves. America and this country doesn't want Black Americans to defend ourselves. You know, it been like that for years. It always been like that. Oh, yeah, why won't y'all do the peaceful protests? Let me tell you something. They can't say, oh, yeah, why Black people aren't doing peaceful protests no more. Because all we going to say, yo, we did what y'all did in January 6th. We did what y'all did in January 6th. What are you talking about? We doing what y'all niggas did. You know? I'm just being personally honest. That's what y'all can say.
Black Americans to Africa has always been very skewed. There was a time I had a conversation with an entrepreneur who is currently in Ghana but was living in America, and he said, when Africans come to America, they're scared of us. I said, why? He said, Africans go to live in white people neighborhood, those who can't, like they can't wait to get out of the hood, and they don't want anything to do with Black people, or rather Black Americans, because of everything that they've been told or they've seen on.
Nigga, it's true. That shit is true. Every time these motherfuckers come to this country, this is what they say. They say that. You know? And we helped them get to this motherfucking country. And this is why I always say that. I think I say this probably twice every 10 episodes. No, twice every 4 episodes. I wish my great-grandparents, my great-uncles, my great-aunties, my great-cousins did not fight for these motherfuckers to come over here. I wish they never listened to the NAACP. You know, and I'm being personally honest, because at the end of the day, there's no justice for us. They just turned on us. You know, I wish Black Americans didn't fight for anybody. I wish they would have never fought for that that law that you can invite other people to come to this country. I personally don't give a fuck anymore, because at the end of the day, look how it turned out. It backfired. Claude Anderson said that. He was like, yo, that shit's gonna backfire and all this. And they're gonna try to take our culture from us. Claude Anderson said that. And look what they're trying to do. Oh yeah, we helped create hip hop. Nigga, hip hop was started, the elements of hip hop was started in the South. It was started in the South. Would y'all consider breakdancing? No. We was doing the pure form of it. Y'all just use the blueprint. Y'all just use the blueprint and say, oh yeah, we created this. Y'all didn't create shit. Y'all just contribute with the blueprint. I mean, y'all just contribute what blueprint that y'all had. And just upgraded it. That's it. Y'all made it a little bit more doper. But y'all wasn't fucking with us in New York, no. Y'all wasn't fucking with us. Y'all was called, oh yeah, stay away from them niggas. And I'm talking about with the ER. Stay away from them. And yeah, you had rebels and shit like that, but at the end of the day, when y'all knew it was profitable, when you knew that shit was dope, that's when y'all wanted to fuck with us. But like I said, y'all niggas was running around there calling yourself Germans. Saluting Hitler and all this other shit. Thinking y'all was white. And the shit backfired when them Irish niggas was like, oh yeah, we ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all are just niggas. Y'all had a nigga wake up call. That's what we call it. Y'all had a nigga wake up call. Them crackers, they gave you a nigga wake up call. Y'all ain't white. Y'all ain't one of us.
On the media, we do not understand how the last 400 years the system has worked deliberately to hold back black people. I have a cousin of mine. She and her mom moved to America a long time ago. She's the only person in our extended family that's in America. That should just tell you how Kenyans perceive like leaving the country. And I remember asking her, I was really young. I think I was 16 or 15 when they came to visit. I said, oh, do you have like black friends? And she said, I think she was in Atlanta for school or something. She said, it's hard to relate with black Americans because they want you to be like them. No job, no house, no nothing, no future. I was too young to comprehend it, and I just remembered it when I was recording this video. And for her as an African coming to America, she's coming to the land of opportunities and she will do whatever it takes, right? But for people who've lived there and have been systematically held back by the system, you can understand how it looks, how it feels. And so when you see that there are certain black people that are not necessarily doing well, it's not because they're lazy or they don't want to put in work. It's just you've not walked a mile.
This is why I said I'm gonna end it right here. She did a good job, you know, and I'm gonna just say this. I really don't want to say this, but this is why we need to delineate. We are two peas in a pod. Not two peas in a pod. We're two different, like water and blood, or oil and water. It just doesn't matter. It's just we're all different, you know. And it's like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just why the fuck we got to keep on putting up with y'all bullshit. We got Emmanuel Acho trying to be us, trying to speak for us, and you're Nigerian, my nigga. Oh yeah, I went to a black church, nigga. That don't mean nothing. Oh, you could count. Let me tell you something. The most disrespectful shit I ever seen in my life, and this is just me. The most disrespectful shit I ever seen in my life was when Obama came out and said he was the first black president, and really never had a black experience because he had a white mother and a Kenyan father. I always thought that was disrespectful. That's just me. You know? I always thought that was disrespectful. And you know what? I know people will hate me for saying it. I always thought that was disrespectful. Also, I'm sorry everybody to cut us off. Please hit the like button and comment, share, and also give the donations. It's on the screen. Money sign of Rochelin. Um, yeah, it's just this is just me. Like even a little white Nigerian girl, what's her name? I forgot. She was on fucking Piers Morgan. She be trying to talk for black Americans. You're Nigerian girl. You have no black experience. You got a white mama and a Nigerian scamming father. It is what it is. You know? Do I think all Nigerians are scammers? No, not all, but there's a few that's not, hold on. There's some that are prideful and be like, yo, this is my ability. Let me show you my ability. But there's a lot of them who be like, oh, yo, let me scam this nigga, like, so I can get through, And that's not all Nigerians, because there's other people in Africa that do it, you know? Like, they caught on when we asked, oh, like, hold on, where you from? Oh, yeah, I'm black like you. No, nigga, where you from? They didn't like that because at the end of the day, we'll be like, oh, yo, why are you trying to talk for us and you know nothing about us? You know? It always been like that, Like even with certain black people, we don't want certain black people talking. We don't want Charleston White talking for Black America. He could do all the fucking workshops and all that other bullshit for the kids all he want. We still don't want this motherfucker talking for us. I personally don't think he should be around kids. That's just my opinion, but I don't think he need to be around kids. Even what's her name, Joy Reid. She's foreign back. She got a foreign background too. Why the fuck she talking for Black America? And she's talking from a left side of a point. Like I don't want her talking for me. I don't think a lot of black people don't want her talking for them. Talk for your people. Let me ask y'all a question. Why don't y'all talk for y'all people? Because your people need more help than our people. Y'all can talk about all the killing in America, all the killing in Chicago, but it does not add up to what's happening in Africa or the genocide in Africa. Let's get that down first. Let's get that down first. All the killing that's happening in Africa does not add up for all the black killing in America. So we need to stop talking about black on black crime, because at the end of the day, we could look at all these foreign countries from the Caribbean islands to the fucking African coast. There's more killings in all y'all countries than in America. Like, let's be honest. And I don't want to, hold on. And I don't want to be an asshole, but it's true. How the fuck y'all talking about America and what's going on in America and what's popping off in America and this genocide in your country? I'm just being personally honest. It don't even triples. Your killings in your country triples what happens in America. I'm just being personally honest. It's just me, man. And I think I'm gonna land right here tonight. I gotta wake up in the morning early. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna land. Like I said, and I'm gonna keep on pushing for it. I think we need to delineate. I think we personally need to delineate. Y'all can do y'all Pan African shit all you want, but we gotta be a foundational black Pan African. If anything, we can't be the same fucking African because when it's convenient. Because a nigga name could be Mbutu and turn his name to Peter when he gets to America. It's just, it is what it is. It doesn't make sense. Like, why keep on putting up? Let me tell you something. As a black person, I don't keep on putting up with the disrespect. I had to tell a lady, excuse me, what did you just say? What did you say? Yeah. Why are you trying to disrespect us? It's just like, I know we're black. I know I have some type of African roots, but we don't give a fuck what type of African roots, because at those times they were all tribal lands. It wasn't fucking Uganda or fucking Ghana or Benin at the time. Benin just became Benin in the 1900s. Because they were at war with fucking Nigeria, and Nigeria turned on them and went with fucking Europe. First of all, that's my issue with Nigeria, and I will never trust Nigerians because of that shit. I told a Nigerian, I was like, yo, you know this is Benin City in Nigeria? He told me no. Nigga, check the map. And this is why I always tell people all the time, I have so much respect for Benin. I have so much respect for Benin because at the end of the day, they fought. They fought. You know, and they was like, yo, the king that they had there, man, like, yo, he was lit. And I think Benin should be proud of that shit. Benin and Togo. I'm kind of 50-50 on Togo, but Benin, I got pride in them. You know? And like that's where some of my DNA comes from the Benin tribe in there, over there somewhere. And it's because, but this is like thousands of years ago. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, I give credit when credit's due. Benin, them niggas held out. And like also too, only type of credit that I do give people from Africa is the French Africans. Because those are actually real niggas. Those are the closest niggas that we're going to get from Black America. I'm just being personally honest. Those are the closest that you get from niggas in any other country. Not the Latin country, not the African country, but France. Like, I actually fuck with them. You know, and I know everybody's like, yo, why you fuck with them, yada yada. Nigga, they're the closest to Black Americans than any other country. Their country smells funny. Their country's a piece of shit. But at the end of the day, they find a way of making money. Legal or illegal way. Chelly, nigga beat up a cop, did 2 years. All them other niggas was selling drugs and having guns. I can't even say England is. England is the closest. And the reason why I can't say England, because they try to be something that they not. They try to be better than their lower class people. At least in France, you know who it is, my nigga. And these are Central Africans. Most of them are Central Africans, Central and Western Africans. You know, and Them niggas be holding it down. I gotta give them credit. Them niggas actually do what they supposed to do. Them niggas stay on code. Like, yeah, you got your coon ass niggas. You actually got your tethers in France, but them niggas in France are real niggas. But it just, they understand. Let me tell you something. They understand the black struggle. They understand, like, yo, I don't want to come to I don't want to come to the United States and live their life. That shit is too much. That shit is too crazy. Niggas be fucking around with AKs. These niggas be fucking around with like fucking machetes and fucking revolvers and shit. They be having their big boys here and there because there's Albanians and shit there, but my nigga, it doesn't get too crazy like in America. It's not spread out like in United States. No, shit's spread out. Nigga will air out your house. Niggas will, burn your house down. It's just niggas kidnap your babies and shit. Yeah. Like, this shit happens. But I'm gonna land there. Until next time, y'all take care, and I might do something tomorrow night. I don't know. I'm still thinking. But again, y'all take care, and